Okay, boys, week 2 is in the books, and boy, was there a lot of upsets last week. Now let's make our predictions for week 3.
I am the football genius and survived another assassination attempt just so I can give out my winners.
Will the refs bail me out like they do the Chiefs?
They already did.
We got a great week ahead of us.
Free P. Diddy.
Goddamn creepy Clinton, we starting this shit early?
Okay, let's recap week 2 and then get into our week 3 predictions. Shout out to Tyler for helping us record our records this season. I went 8-8 last week, which means I am still last with an overall record of 15 wins and 17 losses. George finished last week with a record of 6 wins and 10 losses, which brings his overall record to 16 wins and 16 losses and makes him tied for third place with Donald, who had 7 wins and 9 losses last week and an overall record of 16 wins and 16 losses. In second is Joe after he finished with 9 wins and 7 losses last week, bringing his overall record up to 17 wins and 15 losses. And still in first with a monster lead is Bill, who had 11 wins and 5 losses last week and has an overall record of 24 wins and 8 losses.
That's what happens when I think with my other head.
Be original, Bill.
Creepy Clinton, you lucky motherfucker. Everything's been rigged in your favor so far. Just wait till I go perfect this week and take my crown back.
Let's just get into our predictions. To kick this off this week, we got the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets.
A classic rivalry. This one should be a tough and physical matchup.
This won't be close. Rodgers is old and washed. Just put the fries in the bag, bro, and retire.
Sleepy Joe, I don't know what the fuck you've been watching, but Rodgers is not washed. He's actually looked really good so far, especially for a 40-year-old.
Yeah, if anything, it's the Jets D. That's the problem.
It doesn't matter what the problem is. Jets will lose.
Sleepy Joe, it's too early to start this shit.
Patriots will run it right down the Jets' throats. Jets run D is trash and will get exposed. The Patriots win this one.
Sleepy Joe, you must have forgotten how bad the Pats are this season. Jets will run away with this one. Rodgers will have a monster game, and it will be a blowout.
I agree with Donald. Jets have the better team, and even though the Patriots have started out well, they will struggle against Aaron Rodgers.
Jets do have some question marks on defense, but I think this team is just too talented to lose this one. Jets should take care of business against the Pats.
On a short week, I favor the Pats over the old and frail Jets. Not enough respect is being put on the Patriots, and too much respect is being given to the Jets. Jets are ridiculously overhyped and will lose this one.
Creepy Clinton, you must be on one.
Okay, so Donald, George, and I got the Jets winning, while Bill and Joe got the Patriots winning. Next, we have the Chicago Bears versus the Indianapolis Colts.
Caleb Williams is trash, and the Bears' O-line is even worse. Until that offense starts clicking, there ain't no way I'm picking the Bears.
Donald, did you watch the Colts last week? Their offense looked even worse than the Bears. Don't underestimate Chicago.
Obama, the Colts can actually score points unlike the Bears. Indy will win easily.
No, you are so wrong about the Bears. This team has so much potential. It's crazy.
The glazing is wild.
The Bears' D is top 5 and will lock down Anthony Richardson. Colts won't be able to move the ball at all. The Bears will win.
AR-15 will kill the Bears. It's going to be bloody. Indy runs the Bears over.
Caleb will outplay Anthony Richardson.
Caleb Williams is just Bryce Young with nail polish.
This Indianapolis team has a well-balanced squad. If they can stop the run, they will be fine and win this in a close one.
This will be a defensive game. That will come down to one possession. But I got the Bears here. Their D will carry them to another victory.
Bush been sipping that Obama juice.
Okay, so George and I got the Bears winning, while Donald, Bill, and Joe got the Colts. Now we got the Denver Broncos taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Let's be honest, this game is too easy to predict. The Buccaneers have looked amazing so far, while I'm not sure the Broncos know what sport they are playing. It's pretty obvious who wins.
Yeah, the Broncos should take this one.
Creepy Clinton, are you fucking crazy? There ain't no way you just said that stupid shit.
Look, the Broncos got Shannon Sharp last week.
What does that mean?
That means they got fucked live.
So that's why you are going with them?
Exactly.
This motherfucker might be stupider than Sleepy Joe.
I don't think that's possible.
Look, election year Baker don't play, the Bucks win, and they win big just like I do.
Facts, the Bucks will do whatever they want to the Broncos. This game will be over by halftime. The Broncos are garbage.
It is physically impossible to pick the Broncos with the way the Buccaneers have been playing. Bucks will win here.
Y'all know I fuck with the Broncos this year. But let's be honest, they're getting smoked here.
Okay, so Donald, Joe, George, and I got the Buccaneers, while Bill's got the Broncos. Next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Justin Field Goals might be able to beat the shit teams, but against a team like the Chargers, he has no chance. Give me the Chargers all day. The Steelers are overrated.
Steelers are definitely not overrated. They have an amazing D, and an offense can move the ball. The Chargers have also had some easy games, so we'll see who is actually good and who is actually a fraud.
Harbaugh going to make Pittsburgh look stupid.
Now, the Steelers should win this one.
Sleepy Joe, stop disrespecting the Steelers. You don't know what the fuck you are talking about. Steelers D will shut down Herbert and win this bitch easy.
Honestly, people need to put more respect on the Chargers D. It is really good this season and will match the level of the Steelers. If you factor out defense, I like the Chargers offense over the Steelers offense. Therefore, I got the Chargers winning.
Justin Hepatitis will infect the Steelers and win the game.
Creepy Clinton, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, so Donald and George got the Steelers while Joe, Bill, and I got the Chargers. Now we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Man, just when you thought the Eagles had the W last week, they somehow managed to choke, as they always do, and give the win away like it's charity.
Shut the fuck up, Bush. If Saquon caught it, then Philly would have won. Shit happens. Plus, your boys lost even worse than my birds.
Cope harder.
Bush, you dumbass. Eagles are the best team in the league. They will recover from this loss and absolutely annihilate the Saints. This is a revenge game.
I'm sure we all know how I feel about Louisiana, but in this case, I'm going with the Saints because fuck the Eagles.
The Birds will shit all over the Saints and Derek Carr.
I'm going to go with the Saints in this one. Derek Carr has been playing lights out, and the Saints offense looks amazing. Derek Carr is an MVP front runner, you know.
Don't ever say MVP and Derek Carr in the same sentence again.
Don't sleep on the Saints. They are nice.
New Orleans hasn't proved shit to me. If they beat the Eagles, I'll put respect on their name, but as of right now, I'm going with the Eagles.
You know I love the E-Girls. They will always win according to me.
Okay, so Donald, Joe, and Bill got the Eagles, while George and I got the Saints. Next, we have the New York Giants versus the Cleveland Browns.
This will be a great offensive showdown.
Joe must have gotten into Hunter's stash.
For real, the Browns will shit all over the Giants. Their D is just too big and strong.
Yeah, that's quite obvious that Browns win this. If Daniel Jones is starting at quarterback, Giants have no chance.
I'd bench Daniel Jones's bitch ass for anyone else. Shit, I'd rather have Sleepy Joe playing quarterback.
Giants would have a better chance with Joe than with DJ, that's for sure.
Browns are going to give the Giants such a bad beating, we're going to have to send a prayer for the Giants.
I see the Giants keeping this game much closer than people would expect, but in the end, the Cleveland D will be the key to their success and the reason why they win this game.
I don't think anyone in America is picking the Giants here, and neither will I. This team has no upside, and I don't see any way for them to win this.
Obama, you're a square.
Okay, so we all got the Browns winning this. Now we got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans.
I know this Titans team has looked horrible, but I smell their first win coming. Titans will limit their turnovers and win this game.
The quarterback play in this game will be absolutely disgusting.
The key to the Packers' win is an efficient run game. If they can establish the run early, they will come out on top.
Bro, stop overthinking it. As long as the Packers don't turn it over, they win. Titans will kill themselves like they always do.
Yeah, this should be an easy dub for the Packers.
Don't sleep on Tennessee.
Creepy Clinton, Titans have no chance. Packers have strategy and discipline. This will be light work for them.
I think the Packers had a fluke win last week. With Malik Willis, they lack efficient quarterback play, and that will cost them bad. Give me the Titans here.
Bart Starr is getting a bit old. Titans will take advantage and take the dub home.
Sleepy Joe, do you know what year it is?
I don't know, like 1603 or something?
Okay, so Donald and George got the Packers, while Bill, Joe, and I got the Titans. Next, we have the Houston Texans versus the Minnesota Vikings.
This Texans team is goddamn unstoppable. They will be Super Bowl champions and will absolutely fuck the Vikings up.
George, have you not yet figured out that the Vikings are legit? They beat the Niners last week. Their D looks great, and Darnold has been playing lights out. I'm riding on the Vikings hype train until the wheels fall off. Vikings stay hot and pull off another upset.
Vikings ain't shit compared to the great state of Texas. This is an easy blowout win for the Texans.
Vikings are definitely respectable. This won't be a blowout. Minnesota will keep it close, but will fall just short. This will be arguably the game of the week, and the Texans win in a tight one.
Now, Texans win big here.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm riding with Creepy Clinton. Give me the red-hot Vikings to continue their hot streak and beat the Texans.
Donald, it's not the first time we ride together. Remember a certain individual's private jet.
I heard he's a great guy, but stop spreading fake news, Creepy Clinton.
Okay, relax yourselves before we all get investigated.
Yeah, I'm sure you and your husband wouldn't like that.
Well, I got ice cream winning this game.
Great analysis, Sleepy Joe. The fuck does that mean?
It means I got the Texans.
Okay, so George, Joe, and I got the Texans, while Bill and Donald got the Vikings. Now we got the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, it's official. The Dolphins season is over. Without Tua Tugboat Viagra, they'll be lucky to finish above 500.
Joe, show some respect. Tua damn near died on the field again.
Well, I got the Seahawks in this one. The Dolphins' offense will be a mess, and the Seahawks are low-key rolling right now.
Seattle is going to have a field day against the Finns. Miami going to be calling Ryan Tanititz by halftime, begging him to come back. Seahawks win this. But that doesn't change the fact Seahawks have a cupcake schedule and may be frauds.
Dolphins still got the pieces, but with the loss of Tua, they'll need time to adjust their offense and get settled in. Seattle should have no problem in this one.
If the Dolphins have any chance of winning this, Tyreek better go out there and run around like he's got 5 warrants for his arrest. Otherwise, Dolphins are cooked.
I don't know, guys. I'm kind of feeling the Dolphins in this one.
Somebody drug test this fool.
Skylar Thompson is a decent quarterback and will catch the Seahawks sleeping. Seattle will underestimate him, and they'll regret it. I'm going with the Finns. I like the upset here.
Dumbest thing I heard today, and I had to listen to Sleepy Joe speak.
Okay, so Donald, George, Bill, and Joe got the Seahawks while I got the Dolphins. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
Panthers need Jesus Christ at every position.
Hold on. I'm going to take this moment to give Sleepy Joe his flowers. Bro absolutely nailed that Bryce Young pick from the very start. Since the kid got drafted, Sleepy Joe has been shitting on him and telling us how much of a bust he is. And now, after 1 season and 2 games, Bryce Young got benched. Good shit, Sleepy Joe. You earned the QB Whisperer name.
Bryce Young is smaller than my dick. What else did you expect from one of the 7 dwarfs?
Now that's out of pocket.
Luckily for the Panthers, Andy Dalton is their starter now, and he is an actual competent quarterback who can win them some games. With that being said, I'm going with the Panthers. The Red Rocket will be the difference maker.
It didn't take long for Sleepy Joe to go back to being a straight dumbass. Panthers have no fucking chance in this one. Give me the Raiders by 1,000,000.
Raiders are looking real dangerous and, most importantly, real confident after they upset the Ravens. This team is playing with confidence and can fuck shit up. Panthers will put up a challenge, but the Raiders should take care of business here.
Yeah, Carolina will keep it close, but the Raiders' D will be the X factor as the Raiders will shove their D straight up the Panthers' ass.
Man, I want to take the Panthers here, but I'm worried that Dalton is just too old and the overall roster is still too weak. I'll play it safe and take the Raiders. Coming off a big win is huge, and they will carry their momentum into this game.
The Red Rocket will make you guys look stupid.
Okay, so Donald, George, Bill, and I got the Raiders, while Joe's got the Panthers. Now we got the Detroit Lions taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
This is a big game.
It will be an offensive type of matchup where both of these teams will just be going back and forth.
Maybe in Peaches and Creamville it's going to be like that, but in the real world, Cardinals finna make Jared Goof and the Lions look stupid.
Sleepy Joe, get your head out of your ass. The Lions' offense is better than the Cardinals, and Lions' D is a lot better than the Cardinals.
Lions are losing you, Cheeto.
Stop being an idiot, Sleepy Joe. Lions will bounce back this week and show everyone that this is still the brand new Lions.
While the Cardinals have been playing well, I'm taking the Lions in this one. The difference maker will be the Lions' D, and will step up when needed to win the Lions the game.
Lions D is overhyped, and stop jacking the Lions offense. They won't be able to keep up with the Cardinals.
The Lions' offense has gotten off to a slow start, but in a game like this one where little defense will be played, the Lions will rediscover themselves and put some points up and beat Arizona in a shootout.
Now, I'm going with the Cardinals here. They have looked amazing and can easily be a playoff team. Plus, Call of Duty hasn't come out yet, so we know Kyler still has his head in the game.
Okay, so Donald, Bill, and I got the Lions, while Joe and George got the Cardinals. Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Lambs are done. Everyone's injured already.
Both of these teams are fairly hurt. Both are missing their 2 best weapons on offense. Puka and Kupp are out for Rams, and Debo and McCaffrey are out for the Niners.
Injuries actually make this game kind of even.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Matt Stafford is going to be throwing the ball to 7-Eleven employees this week. There's no way in hell Rams win this or even come close.
Niners are banged up. Rams can sneak a win here.
Niners D will bring the boom.
Sleepy Joe is right. Niners D is still godly while Rams deadass have nothing. Until Puka and Kupp come back, the Rams ain't winning shit. Nothing to even talk about.
It will be a low-scoring defensive game with a lot of running. Rams keep it close, but the Niners will win in the trenches, which is why they will win the game.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Niners look shaky. And the Rams need to bounce back. Rams can't start 0-3, and with their back against the wall, they'll pull off the upset.
You guys know I love Miners, so I got San Francisco.
Okay, so Donald, Joe, Bill, and I got the Niners, while George got the Rams. Now we got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
We got the battle of the fraud in this one.
Someone needs to tell the Cowgirls it's not January yet. It's too early for all the choking.
The boys slept on the Saints. They thought it was going to be easy, but fell short. This team is all in, and I'm ready for them to bounce back, especially the defense.
Like Skip says, all in my ass.
I say that too.
The boys are going to come out firing. The offense will get going early, and the D still step up. Dallas will make the Ravens look like a junior varsity team.
I don't want to hear shit about that Cowgirls defense being elite. They are mid at best.
Dallas Cowboys are winning this game and the fucking Super Bowl.
Nobody hates Lamar more than me, but I'll be damned if I ever pick the Cowgirls. Ravens will win, and they will make it look simple.
I'm going with the Ravens here also. Both teams got exposed, but Ravens actually kept it close. Plus, Ravens haven't won a game yet. They need to win this because they got a tough schedule and can't afford another loss.
Now, I'm expecting a big bounce-back game from the Cowboys D. If they are able to contain Lamar, which they will win this one. It's going to be a fun game to watch, though.
Dallas forgot their D last week, so I'll put the D into the Cowgirls. Give me Dallas in this one.
Okay, so Donald, Bill, and George got the Cowboys, while Joe and I got the Ravens. Next, we have the Sunday night football matchup, as the Kansas City Chiefs go up against the Atlanta Falcons.
I can't wait to hear Chris Collinsworth commentate this game.
Collinsworth is the Joe Biden of the NFL.
Since the Chiefs are playing on Sunday night, Collinsworth will be like, now, here's a guy that makes my dick hard when talking about Mahomes.
It's all fun and games, but let's be real, this game is going to be ass. Chiefs are going to dominate Atlanta, and even if they don't, it's all rigged, so the Chiefs will still win.
Atlanta looked real good in the fourth when they exposed Philly. But let's keep it a buck. The Chiefs are not Philly, and Atlanta is going to get destroyed.
Another cupcake Chiefs win.
The Dirty Birds are the most underrated team in the whole league. Primetime Kirk in Atlanta is a different breed. Falcons finna dog walk the Chiefs.
Sleepy Joe, are you fucking crazy? Falcons looked horrible for the majority of the game last week, and now you think they beat the Chiefs?
Once that Falcons offense gets going, nobody is stopping them. Plus, their D is great.
This will be a game that comes down to the last play, that's for sure. With Pacheco out, Falcons will slow down the run, and they will find a way to hang around and push the Chiefs to the limit, but KC will get it done like they always do.
The Chiefs will fondle the Falcons.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Okay, so Donald, Bill, George, and I got the Chiefs, while Joe's got the Falcons. Now we got the first game of the Monday night doubleheader, the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Bills have looked great as of late. Offense seems to be flowing, and defense is playing well. The Jags are not bad, but I don't see them beating the Bills.
Donald, Jaguars suck balls. They finna be 0-3 after this. Bills win this one by manslaughter.
The Jags' disrespect is wild. This team has their backs against the wall and cannot afford to start 0-3. Jags are going to come out swinging and expose all the holes in the Bills' D. Jags pull this one off in a nasty, high-scoring upset.
Bush, are you crazy? Jags got no chance in this one.
Their offense is good and the D is pretty strong. Plus, I don't pick terrorists.
The Jags have a worse chance of winning than I do of getting reelected.
There is no way Bills lose.
While I do think this game will be much closer than people expect, I still got the Bills in this one. Jags will play well, but will have no answer for Josh Allen. Josh Allen will have a field day, and Bills win.
If it ain't broke, then don't fix it. I got the Bills, since my name is Bill.
Okay, so Donald, Joe, Bill, and I got the Bills, while George got the Jaguars. And to top off Week 3, we got the Washington Commanders versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals choked harder than Taylor Swift in Travis Kelce's bedroom.
Since he turned into the Bungles when it mattered most against the Chiefs.
Bengals didn't choke. The refs handed them the L.
Bro, hop off the ref's nuts. It was a clear pass interference.
Boys, focus on this game.
There ain't nothing to talk about. Washington sucks and the Bengals need a win bad. We all know Cincy will win.
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure on the Bengals to win this one, especially at home. I'm going to back the Bengals. They are just too talented for the Commanders.
The Commanders are young and inexperienced, and that's how I like them. But I'm still going with the Bengals. Washington's O-line is a bit sus.
You all are so fucking stupid, it's not even funny. Commanders will win this.
Donald, what in the world are you saying?
I am the football genius, and when the football genius speaks, you listen. Bengals will not be able to contain Jaden Daniels, and he will run all over them. Washington will fix their red zone problems, put up points, and outplay Cincy. Book it.
Donald, you my dog, but that's some crazy shit. Bengals are winning this in a blowout.
Okay, so Joe, Bill, George, and I got the Bengals, while Donald's got the Commanders, and these were our official picks for Week 3 of the NFL season.
If you enjoyed the video,
Like and subscribe.
And comment down below your thoughts on our predictions and what your picks will be for this week.
Also, give us a follow on our TikTok and Instagram, and be sure to check out our other prediction videos.